Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Here with my 85th anniversary Fantasia mug this morning. I wanted to do a quick little show before I head off to see the surgeon. Hopefully you're going to get some good news today and advance and get to start doing some physical therapy, which they said could take a year. But let's get started and get that year of physical therapy over. So we'll see what he says this morning. I actually have a physical therapy appointment this afternoon, so I got to drive back and forth a couple times today, but hopefully things will be going good. You know, I've had some guests on this year, but not as many as I wanted, not as many as I said I was going to, because of the wrist. Now, it's not that I can't have a guest on with a bad wrist. I mean, I went live every day. It's just afterwards, because I edit up the audio to put on the podcast, and it takes a while. And longer shows, which the guests are always longer shows, take a lot longer. And one-handed, it takes even longer, just like everything this summer has taken me longer to do, putting me behind where I wanted to be on some projects. And that's why I had very few guests this last summer with the wrist. It's just because of timing. Now that I'm hoping to get into PT, this last month, I've been able to use my fingers a little bit more. I've been doing some of those finger exercise. So I'm getting a little quicker at some of the things that was really slow when I only had one hand. So I'm going to start doing guests again. And I have a number of them lined up. People like David Newman, who's real big in the marketing and promotion and those areas. The guy is fantastic when it comes to information on marketing and so forth. He has a new book coming out this next month, so the timing is great. I want to get David on. Barry Eisler has agreed to come on. You know, New York Times best-selling author, the John Rain and the different books, and he had that new book I read this summer. I'm going to get him on to talk about that. Mark Hatmaker's agreed to come on, who's written a number of books, a few others that I have lined up, and a few possible that I have lined up. So my goal is to get a number of different guests on and do that really soon. So that's sort of what we're going to be doing in the near future. Going to start lining up guests and get those guests coming back on Coffee with Alain. I want to say good morning to Thad. Appreciate you being here and saying good morning, Thad. Hope you're doing well. Dixon's here, said good luck with the therapy. Hoping it takes shorter than anticipated. Me too. And good morning. Dixon said, oh, and happy Halloween. Yeah, and I should have had my Halloween cup. Well, it was like, my brain's just not working, trying to get fast and head to the surgeon. I got a Halloween cup instead of the Fantasia cup that I grabbed this morning. But thanks for reminding me. Happy Halloween. We're not celebrating really here. And so my wife dressed up in a costume to go to school, so I should have had it on my brain, but I got too much other stuff in the surgeon. I'm hoping it goes well. I'm hoping the physical therapy isn't a full year. I mean, the surgeon originally said it could be anywhere 3 to 4 months to a year. I'm hoping the 3 to 4 months. When I went to the physical therapist for these finger exercises and she tested my strength and different stuff, she's saying, yeah, you had a major surgery. This is about as good as it gets when you're talking about it. She said it's probably going to be a year or more. So we'll see what they say today. Appreciate the well wishes. Everybody go out and have a happy and safe Halloween. The most important things, if you're driving, watch out for kids in the roads. Parents, make sure your kids are visible. Make sure that they have costumes that are warm enough, so keep them warm if they're in colder climates. Keep them visible. Keep them safe out of the streets. Those are some of the most important things we can do. Everybody have a happy Halloween, and I will see you tomorrow.